Going live. We're live. What's up, everyone? Aaron Negler here with Cheesehead TV, coming to you live Friday afternoon. Final injury report is out. And guess what? Jair Alexander's on it. Fun. Jair and Adrian Amos both listed as questionable for Sunday's matchup against Carolina. Other than that, the only designation is Bob Tonyan is doubtful, having real issues trying to come back from that hip injury he sustained during that catch down in Dallas. Hello to everybody in the comments here. Alexander needs to play better. Well, Steven, he needs to get healthy, probably. William, hello. Sup, Nags from Connecticut. Will I be at the game this week? I will be, Arthur, and you will be too. Fantastic. Time to bounce back. You got that right, Julian. Ismail, hi. Why, hello there. Is that a allusion to Obi-Wan? Hello there. Happy Friday, Nags. Sly, what's up, man? Hola, Senor Negler. Gregory, hello. Time for the defense to step up again. Yeah, it's going to take a whole lot of effort by all 11 on the field each and every play this week. I wrote about it in my preview and prediction post, which is up at cheeseheadtv.com. You can go check that out after we're done here. Really, this game is all about the gang mentality on defense. No one guy on this defensive squad can hang with Christian McCaffrey one-on-one. Just can't be done, whether I'm talking coverage, tackling in the open field. He is a major problem. This is a game where they have to have all eyes on the backfield and rally whenever he has the ball in his hand. It's not going to be one guy. It's got to be the entire unit rallying to take this guy down. He is going to get his. He is going to gobble up yards. He'll probably score some points. But ultimately, it's got to be about limiting the damage he does, because you're not going to stop him. He's going to get his. The Packers should play with a sense of urgency and win by 10 plus. I mean, I agree with the urgency. I don't think it'll be by 10 plus. I actually think it's going to be a very tight game. I got the Packers winning by a field goal, but we'll see. Madden preview coming back. We'll have one or two during the year. It's hard because the studio is booked during the week, and then on Friday people are out on jobs, so we don't have anyone to man the studio, etc. But we'll do one or two more. The Nags abides, indeed. Do you think King losing snaps is to try and send him a message? Hey, they swear blind. It's because they're trying to mitigate the injury issue. So I can only take them at their word. We'll see. I think Jamal will have a big game. The mermaid comeback in the snow. Yeah, it's going to be cold. And as the title of this video suggests, I think that has got to be the game plan on Sunday. Not only will it shorten the game in the sense of keeping the ball out of Christian McCaffrey's hands, but look, your offensive line just had an atrocious performance out in Los Angeles. Let them fire off the ball and take control of this game. Put it on their backs. Put it in the hands of your running backs. Let Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams just bludgeon this team. A Panthers team, by the way, which is giving up nearly almost 5 yards per carry on the season. There's no reason these guys shouldn't run the ball over and over and over again, get themselves into short down and distances, manageable second and third downs, and just bludgeon them, just bloody their noses. Because look, they are incredibly talented up front. They lead the league in getting to the quarterback. They're absolutely formidable when it comes to the pass rush. They just have not been great at stopping the run. So lean into it, pound the football, do some old school football. The weather has turned. It's nice and cold. Get up, get after it, get nasty, and punch him in the mouth. First game at Lambeau in 7 years, hoping to see intensity and JK boom a couple in him. Jack, that is, first of all, welcome back. And secondly, I am very interested to see how JK kicks in the elements now that we have completely taken the turn into winter. It hit New York today, but I know it's been in Wisconsin for like a week. It is, fall lasts for like a day, and then now it's winter for 7 months, essentially. But yeah, it's cold, good snow, elements are up. Let's see, JK. Let's see the weapon operate. I'm ready for it. Dustin, thank you for the super chat. Leroy Butler, Hall of Fame, finally. Favorite Leroy's story. I don't have too many Leroy stories. I've hung out with the man. But, yeah, should he get in with the expanded roster? They're allowing 20 modern people in. Come on. Yes, it's about damn time. Get the guy in the hall. It's absurd that he's not already. Home game, you hope the O-line will clean up the first drive script. Ice, I totally agree. They've got to be locked in, snap count ready, fire off the ball, get after it. How was Carolina's O-line, and how do you think our pass rush will fare? Walter, I think in obvious passing situations, the Smiths can absolutely eat. They should be able to take advantage of both tackles for the Panthers. Now, what they've done a really good job of is getting the ball out of Allen's hands quickly, the quarterback, and limiting the amount of time he has to read the field. He's not lighting it up, but he's being pretty efficient. I mean, I don't think he's no great shakes, but he's a young quarterback. But they keep it relatively, simple as far as getting one read, it's not there, get it out, hit your outlet, or throw it away, etc. The obvious passing downs are where teams have given them trouble. San Francisco, in particular, really messed up their tackles, and I think the Smiths could do the same. But that requires them making stops on first and second down. We all know how that's gone recently. If Julian Edelman gets into the Hall of Fame before Sterling Sharp, the Hall of Fame will have as much meaning as the WWE's. Johnny, that is perfectly stated. Will Vitale get a handoff this season? That's a good question. I doubt it. Doesn't seem to be the way they want to operate, but I tell you what, he better get in the end zone. They got to get him touches in the red zone, get him matched up in the passing game, get him in the end zone. Hold, please. I think if the Packers have to put Allen off his timing. I mean, that's the hope, right? That's the dream. They haven't done a whole lot as far as disguise and being aggressive on early downs, and I think this could be the week, if there is going to be one, where they kind of buck that trend and hopefully get him, to make a mistake or two and hopefully take advantage. BR said that if the season ended today, Kevin King and Jair are Pro Bowlers. Do you agree? No. Not that I'm counting on it, but how are the Panthers with giving up turnovers? Fair to Midland, I would say. I don't know their ranking off the top of my head, but Allen's thrown a few interceptable balls. And he's the one you really want to rattle, because McCaffrey's probably not going to give you one. If Jimmy Graham helps Aaron Rodgers improve his post game, he's worth it. Get it? Post up basketball. Has Lazard proven he wasn't just a flash in the pan? It depends on what you mean by proven. He's got a long way to go before he's proven much in this league, but they certainly seem to like him. They give him a lot of snaps. He's playing probably the second most after Devontae last week. So, yeah, I think he's got a long way to go, but it's clear that not only does Aaron Rodgers like him and trust him, but the coaching staff does as well. We'll see if production follows from all of that. I'm more afraid of Kyle Allen than Cam. Well, I mean, if you're talking Cam this year when he was playing hurt, sure. Cam at 100%? No way. Not even close. We need a pick six this week. Tommy, I would be so down with that. And I'm going to give you the name of who's going to get it. It's going to be Chandon Sullivan. Mark it 0. Kick him in the wishbone. Sock him in the jaw. Green Bay Packers, rah, rah, rah. I like it. I've always wanted to go to a Packers game but can't find tickets. Any suggestions on where to find them? Otis, yeah. You head to cheeseheadtv.com. Find a link there on pretty much any page to Ticket King. They're physically located across from Lambeau Field, but you can find them online anywhere in the world at cheeseheadtv.com. They've got their home tickets. They got the away tickets. If they're lucky enough to get to the playoffs, they got those too. Ticket King for all your Packers ticket needs at cheeseheadtv.com. Stop the run, Packer defense. Aaron, I am very interested in two things this week. Does Mike Pettin go a little bit heavier? Does BJ Goodson play a little bit more? Do they add another body to the box, etc.? And is he more aggressive with his run blitz calls on early downs? Does he try to force the issue a little bit? Now, Norv Turner has been around the block. He knows what's up. And if that comes, I got to think he's going to have a contingency plan, maybe screen game, etc., to try and take advantage of early pressure. But I just feel like it's that point of the season where Mike needs to recognize the deficiency especially with the static, light boxes on early downs. It's not everything on defense, but those early downs, especially first downs, are just killing them. Now, most of that damage has been done by veteran quarterbacks who survey the field and make adjustments, calls at the line. Allen's obviously not doing a whole lot of that. He does have some check with me's from what I can tell, but that may be the one place where Pettine can take advantage and try and force the issue a little bit. All right, I'll take one or two more. It's going to have to be short today because I got to go pick up my kids. We have to adjust on defense. Lucas, I agree. That's exactly what I was just talking about. What's wrong with David Bakhtiari? I don't think anything's wrong with him. He's not playing as well as he has in the past, but I don't think that means there's something wrong with him. He had a bad day at the office last week. There's no doubt about it. And he has been subject to a bunch of bad holding calls this year. Some questionable, some legitimate. But for the most part, I think he's still playing at a very high level. And I know it's frustrating to see him get beat, get called for penalties, etc. He's still better than most left tackles, though. We need more fucking Vitale. I agree with that, Nicholas. Why don't we use fullback dive more? It works every time in Madden. I love how everybody pines for fullback dive now. And when McCarthy ran it, we all hated it. Will Josh Jackson bounce back? I wish I could tell you. I wish I had a crystal ball. I mean, it's crazy to me that Mike Pettine cited not only Chandon Sullivan, who has played pretty well, but Will Redmond as a reason that Josh Jackson can't get on the field. I mean, Redmond's done some nice things. He's also been taking advantage of a lot by opposing teams. And if Josh Jackson can't get out on the field in front of that, it doesn't bode well. Packers just win, baby. Hey, Gary. I like that Al Davis approach. Kumaro touchdown, first drive, calling it. Kelsey, from your comment to the world at large, I like it. I'm going to leave it there because that is how I want the game to start. All right, everybody, I'm going to have to jump. Thank you so much for all the questions. I'm sorry if I couldn't get to yours. Like I said, preview, prediction, it's up. cheeseheadtv.com. Check it out. Hit like, hit subscribe. And if you want to support what we do, please consider giving $5 a month at patreon.com/cheeseheadtv. In the meantime, check out cheeseheadtv.com. Tons of great content there for you, previewing the game, looking back at everything that's happened this season. Check it out. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great weekend.